Your sin will never be greater than God's grace, but your heart can grow too hard to accept it. And that's why it's so important that you forgive yourself, because if you don't forgive yourself and you feel too guilty to even run to God, then you're saying that, God, your grace isn't good enough. You're basically saying this sin is too big for you to forgive. You're basically saying that God's grace is unjust. And that's because you're too focused on what you did instead of focusing on what God did for you. And that is how you're going to be able to grow closer to God, is when you focus on Christ and what he did for you. And that's when your love will naturally grow for him, making you naturally want to give up that sin. It won't no longer feel like an overwhelming temptation, because God not only will give you the strength, but you will want to do it because you love God. And so that's why the enemy tries to get you in this guilty conscience, making you think that every single time you fall, that God doesn't love you anymore. All God wants is a repentant heart, meaning that you should want to change. Not just want to change, but actually strive to change. Be intentional. And how that looks is you're asking yourself, okay, what is causing this desire? Why do I keep getting this desire? What is the root cause of the sin? What is causing me to keep going back? And the more that you ask that and you continue to actually strive to become that righteous person, that is when you'll be able to overcome it. Because the word says a righteous man falls 7 times, but gets back up. The wicked fall when calamity strikes. And that's because they give up. So make sure that you are continuing to seek God, even if you are falling. God would rather you spend time with him than for you to run away every single time you sin. Because God's not looking for perfection. He's already perfected you through the Son and on the cross. So y'all stay blessed.